My name is Shawn Hartwell. You know, I just come over doing 20 years in federal penitentiary. You know, for being leader of E-Port, one of the leaders of E-Port Posse. You know, I have to thank most my co-defendant, Vincent Jackson. You know, he back in society after 22 years in prison. You know, just for him to see what the world is about. Because I know what it's about now, to be free. You know, I think when you sit in prison for 20 years, the judge tell you when you at 15 to 18 years old, you get 23 years in prison, your mind says, I'm not going to do that. But you're going to do that. You know what I'm saying? But you never believe you're going to do that much time in prison. So you sit there and when you get back in society, you're trying to find yourself in this world that's been gone. You know what I'm saying? Because you've been living in an illusion world for 20 years. So you get back into a world where everything is moving at a fast pace. And so you're trying to find yourself in a position where you can win. And when people see you in that position, they don't understand your strive. They don't understand your ambition. They don't understand your pain, your cry, your tears. But you just want to win. You know, I didn't go back to the game. You know what I'm saying? I went to a new game. You know what I'm saying? And understand that I'm back in society. You know what I'm saying? So when people go through all this right here, you have to understand that it's not easy. I just make it look easy because I want to win, but it's not easy. The things that I go through. You feel me? I mean, sometimes I get frustrated, but I gotta remember this is what the world is about. Problems. You know what I'm saying? But you take your problems, you solve them, you grow off them. You know, but there's none that's easy for me. I just make it look easy because I want to win. I mean, you don't feel like after you accomplish something, you're the greatest. That's like what Ali, after he became his champion, he felt he's the greatest. That's why I wear this hat. I think I'm the greatest. Because I feel like that I won. I didn't feel like I didn't lose my sanity in prison until I came back. When I got back in society, I done something to place myself in a position to win, to feel good about. And you know, you're supposed to feel good about yourself at them times when you went through so much hardship and struggle. You know, growing up and you were saying you lost your whole childhood to the system. But no one understands that because they just see you. They don't see that what you went through. They just see you. You know what I'm saying? So I stand here today. I'm still here. After 20 years, I'm still here. I'm still fighting. You know, so when I come back to my town embraced me. So when I used to E-Port back, that's the area we from. Because we from the bottom. You know what I'm saying? But it feels good to be from down there. It feels good to be from Elizabeth. You know what I'm saying? So when I go places, I tell people I'm from Elizabeth. You know what I'm saying? Because I want people to have pride where you're from. You know, everybody got pride where you're from, so I represent where I'm from. You know what I'm saying? I love New Jersey, I love Elizabeth, and I love my area. You know what I'm saying? I love the youth down there. You know, so when they see me, they see, yo, he's still standing. I'm standing strong. I'm standing strong on my 2 feet that I believe I'm always going to win. I don't believe I'm going to lose. Even when I'm losing, I'm winning. I mean about every day because I always solve a problem. It makes me go to another person because I don't lose. That's what people say. I'm still winning. I'm still in the position. I'm going to give up. So when people say, yo, man, you came home and you feeling yourself too much. Nah, I'm not feeling myself. I feel like that I deserve to feel like I'm great. I feel like I deserve to be happy for all that I went through. So when you read this magazine, and I get salutes from all around the world, and I like to thank everybody from around the world that bought the magazine, all my Twitter fans, all my Facebook fans that wrote me and salute me, because this magazine is not to glorify my past, but to understand what my past was about, what it's going to take me to my future. This is what Team Hartwell is about. Team Hartwell is about the next level, what I'm going to do with my life. I'm going to do my promotion company. I'm going to put out my mixtapes. You know, how I'm going to do my movie, The Rise to Fall E-Port Posse. This is what this is about. This is about you. This is about you living. Number one thing I said in this magazine, I want people to always remember, I'm not great because I made it back from the penitentiary. I'm great because I didn't let the penitentiary stop my dreams become a reality. That's what makes me great. So understand when I say I'm great. Understand when I smile. You feel me? Because when you see me smiling, you can understand when you read this magazine, you can see me crying. But I'll never give up. The E-Port is back always. And I represent that to the fullest. I represent E-Port when I was in penitentiary. I represent E-Port when I was a kid. I represent E-Port to this day. You know what I'm saying? That's not a gang I represent. You know what I'm saying? It's an area I represent of people. You know, I'm not E-Port, my whole area is E-Port. My whole town is E-Port. I represent a people that want to win. If you don't want to win, then I can't do that. If you want to lose, that's not my fault. I want to win. I want to place myself and the people that want to win with me in a position to win. It's to be greater. Don't never give up on yourself because you don't feel you great. You want me to feel your issue. Nah, I feel like I'm great. You know, when I wipe my tears, I feel like I'm great. That's how I feel about my life. So I think everybody when they got this magazine and supported it and got at me and said, yo, Shawn, keep doing what you do. Keep being positive. You know, keep going hard for the city. You know what I'm saying? Keep putting yourself in position to win. I like how you came back and you gave yourself a chance. No one gives themselves a chance. I'm always gonna give myself a chance because I want people to know that I'm not never gonna give up on myself. I'm not never gonna stop. So when people say that, yo, you happy, you feeling yourself, you motherfucking right. You should be feeling yourself too. For all the females that come out and support me, come out and support Team Hartwell, I mean, I love y'all. Y'all do every week, all my events, and that makes me feel what I'm saying, like, you know, you understand my pain, understand my struggle, and thank you for coming out. You know, I thank all my cousins, City, to my cousin XL, my cousin Ooh, to my son, to all, it seems entertainment, to Prev, you know what I'm saying, you know, he embraced me, he come home and taught me the game about market promotion and parties. To my partner, Mo Nash, gave me assistance. I mean, I think everybody that's been here from the beginning that pissed up my bullshit, you know, and still understand that, you know, that my heart is good, that I mean no harm, that I'm trying to make sure that we're all in position. My whole city is in position to win. That's what it's about. And after you read this magazine, pass it to someone's child, so their child will become a child of the system. That's very important. Thank you so much for support and the love from all my people in my town. Deep Boys back. You heard the song. Love y'all.
Shawn X, yeah, the posse intact. Fish just came home, nigga, so welcome them back.